Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to PM with Kim, y'all. Welcome back on this marvelous and magnificent Monday. I hope today's Monday treated you well. I hope it exceeded your expectations and that it was just a glorious day. I hope it was. I pray that you have made it home or are making your way through traffic, and you get home and you sit back and you relax and you enjoy a little bit of me time. Just kind of unwind and do whatever it is you want to do. But I appreciate you coming back and sitting with me for a few minutes on PM with Kim here as I give you some evening inspiration to settle you in to your evening, and hopefully you'll be able to, relax and, ponder a little bit, and then enjoy your evening. Hopefully you'll eat something good tonight for dinner, and that you'll just have some peace in your spirit, calm in your heart, and just whatever it is you need from God to give you, that you'll receive it this evening. So that's my prayer for you. So thank you again for circling back around here and sitting with me. And for those of you who are new, welcome aboard to this journey. And make sure, if you haven't already done so, that you hit the subscribe button, that you hit that notification bell so that you'll know when videos are uploaded. Like the video, leave a comment, and then if you feel so inclined, if it spoke to you in your spirit some kind of way, share it. Share it with your family member or friend. All right? So I'm not going to... I'm going to try not to hold you long. And I was pondering today, what was I going to talk about? And I was reflecting today and just kind of piggybacking off of my morning motivation about, losing parts of yourself as you evolve and you grow and become who you are. And I just want to kind of talk for a few minutes about loving the skin you're in. Loving the skin you're in. And I chose that because for a long, long time I didn't. And as I grow and as I evolve, am I perfect? No. Am I where I want to be at every facet in my, physical temple? No. But am I better than I was? Absolutely. Absolutely. And it requires work. It requires self-love. And I've mentioned in other videos how I tell you to get in the mirror and speak life to yourself. Speak positive affirmations over yourself. And do that. Put Post-it notes all around and have those affirmations so that you remind yourself that I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am a gift. I am not too much. I am whatever your I am, that positive affirmation. I have encouraged you, and I will continue to encourage you to get in the mirror and speak those things to yourself. A former principal buddy of mine used to say, fake it till you make it. And I'm going to say, yeah, fake it till you make it in that regard, until you speak it, until you start believing it. And you might not believe it for a while, but the more you speak it, the more you're going to look and you're going to be like, okay, all right, I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am enough. I am smart. I am funny. I am all of those beautiful and wonderful affirmations that we often allow other people to strip from us because they say and do things to attack or to hurt our feelings or to put us down or working out of their deficits that, what better way, my mother used to say misery loves company. And so if they're miserable, why not bring you down and make you miserable? So we have, or at least I can speak for myself, I have believed some of the negative things that people have said over the years. I have believed some of the things that I told myself, maybe based off of my experiences and what I've heard. But I have really come to a point where I'm loving the skin I'm in. It ain't perfect. I can tell you, I could go down the list of the things that I just, one of the things I told you, I don't like my arms. So I have cute little strapless jumpers and little spaghetti strap outfits and all of that. And I wear them, but you ain't gonna know they ain't spaghetti strapped or thin strapped or strapless, because I'm always wearing a shrug or a jacket or some kind of little top over it because I just don't like my arms. every now and then you're gonna see me like somebody like, I forget it. I'm just gonna wave my arms out and that's what it's gonna be. And it's not because I've covered them up because of what other people say. It's me, it's my thing. But I will tell people in a minute, I got my arms, they ain't tight, they ain't flabby, but they mine, and God gave them to me, and I'm gonna embrace them. And I haven't always been that way. And I thought about, the whole process, the whole evolution of becoming and really loving on myself. And you know what, we can set ourselves back. I think when I first. And I've been very open with people, and I'll be very transparent and candid. Back in 2019, I had the gastric sleeve surgery, and I lost 100 pounds. And I got to a great weight, the most ideal weight I had ever gotten to. And then I started saying, then I heard somebody say in my head, you don't need to lose no more because you starting to look sick. And guess what? I started like, I internalized that. I liked the way I looked. But then I was like, maybe I am. Maybe my head does look too big. Maybe, so I started going through all of these motions. And then I purposely started trying to gain back some weight. And then I got to a point where, I'm comfortable. But even in that, even when I was in my best, whatever, my arms still wasn't perfect to me because I still didn't like it. I still don't like my legs. I say all of that to say, I kind of went all the way around. This dress that I have on today. Now, those of you who don't know, because I'm sitting down, if you don't know me personally, I'm tall. And so when I buy a dress, for most people, a cute dress off of the rack is a cute dress, and it's a nice length. For me, because I'm tall, dresses end up being shorter. They end up being more like tunics than a dress, or they become mini dresses. I've been modest my whole life. I don't do all of that, letting stuff hang out and all that. I don't do all that. My mother used to say early on, leave something to the imagination. And that's what I do. But as I get, older and I get more comfortable in my skin and I'm branching out. And so I put this dress on today. Normally I would have put on like some capri leggings or something underneath because it's shorter. It comes like right above the knee, which some people are like, girl, right above the knee, that's a cute little mini dress. Yeah, but if that ain't what you usually wear, it's like, But today I was like, you know what? I am not going to put on any capri, because it's not short, but for me, it's short. Because I'm not usually wearing no short. And then I don't like my legs. I'm like, I don't like my legs. Because years ago I had some varicose vein procedures. Because this one leg, it's just profound. And it was like, I don't like it. So I had a procedure and it's better. But I'm still going to find it. It's not going to be perfect. And, I'm going to keep finding whatever else. But then I was like, you know what, Kim? Be who you are. God loves you. He made you that way. And I'm okay. So I'm learning to embrace this. I wore my little dress today and let my legs hang out a little bit. And I'm good. And, it took some okay. I went to the store and I'm like, and I'm pulling and I'm conscious, self-conscious of, because I normally would just have put some capri leggings underneath and I would have been fine. And, but I'm like, oh gosh, who's seeing my legs and whatever. Kim. For real? So I'm saying all of that, not that I'm self-conscious, because I love Kim. I think I'm amazing. But it's still those little things, Yeah, I can tighten up, I can do. And I was in the gym and I was lifting and I was doing whatever else. And no matter, and maybe I just need a trainer. But the arms would tighten up, but they still would never get to the point where I was like, okay, I'm good. I mean, my arms ain't gonna never be Angela Bassett because she little and I'm not. but I say all that to say, you can do and work on yourself as much as you can, and you're still gonna find a flaw here or there. But I challenge you just to love the skin you're in. Love the skin you're in. You ain't no mistake. Psalm, I go back and check, double check, fact check me. Psalm 139, I think it's either 14 or 16, somewhere between 14 and 16, where God says, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And I was looking at, I'm a words person, and fearfully and wonderfully, that's the oxymoron. Like fearfully and wonderfully don't go together. And so fearfully, when you hear the word, it's usually makes sense. Fearful and wonderful at the same time. So I was like, let me go look it up, because I say it and have said it over the years, and I knew it sounded like an oxymoron, but I looked it up, and one of the definitions of fearfully means extreme, as in degree or extent. So there you are. You are extremely with a specific intent by God, wonderfully made. So if God says I am fearfully, extremely, to a degree and extent made wonderfully, why am I going to doubt that? He made me who I am. He has fashioned this temple the way he wants it to be. And while it ain't perfect, it's mine. And I'm going to love on it. I'm going to love on it, and I'm going to be okay with it. And I say all of that to say, love the skin you're in. Embrace your temple. Take care of it. And so what I'm doing now is I'm making better food choices. I'm eating clean as much as I can. I like chips, y'all. I do. It's something about the crunch, but I'm eating clean. I'm eating healthier. I am the little bit that I do eat. But I'm exercising. I haven't been like I should, but I'm taking care of my temple, because I don't get it. I got this for a short amount of time. Got to take care of it. I want to extend my life. I want to live a little. I want to live longer. I got some stuff to do. And so taking care of your temple and loving on yourself, speaking lovingly to yourself. And I look in the mirror. I looked in the mirror this morning before I even did my morning video this morning. And I looked in the mirror, and again, I said it this morning, not being arrogant, but being confident. I was like, hey, beautiful. Okay, look at you. Or in the words of Tiffany Haddish, which isn't grammatically correct, but I was like, oh, hey, beautiful, look at you. You looking good. Or in the words of Tiffany Haddish, she ready. So, but I wasn't always like this. Because, I have been, and what I used to hate, because I've struggled with weight my whole life. And I used to hate it. But I would have guys would be like, oh, you got a pretty face, but don't it just go, get away. Oh, you real pretty, but. And I almost put my middle finger up. But they used to irk me. Like, okay, well, if I ain't your cup of tea, keep it moving. Like, roll out. Leave me alone. But don't try to insult me and compliment me in the same breath. That ain't cool. So I've had to unhear those things. I've had to unlearn those things and embrace who I am and love the skin I'm in. So flaws and all. Your arms flabby? Let them be flabby. Get in the gym and try to do you some pull-ups, some lat presses and whatever else you got to do to tighten it up as much as you can. And you know what? I don't wear shorts. I got some shorts. I got a couple pair of shorts. I usually wear capris because I don't like my legs being all out. But I'm gonna put me some shorts on this summer. Like, it's okay. It's okay. But speak lovingly to yourself. Admire who you are, your beauty. Speak life over yourself. And so I say, get in that mirror. And I didn't always believe it. I had to speak it and say it until I believed it. And like I said, I get in the mirror and I'm like, you are beautiful. You are amazing. You are a gift. You are something incredible. You are 50-licious. That's my thing. Y'all about to be 55, and 55 is the new 45. You better ask somebody. But you're as old as you feel, and I feel amazing. And I haven't always embraced the skin I'm in. So embrace the skin you're in and love on yourself and allow people to love on you and accept the compliments. I still have a hard time. I'm learning though. People are like, oh, you cute, or you beautiful, whatever. Thank you. I know, but I just ain't used to hearing it. So, but you embrace who you are and love who you are and walk boldly in it. And so I do, and I like to dress. I like looking cute. And I'll have people say, oh, you cute today. Where you going? Who you going out with? I ain't going out with nobody. I ain't going nowhere. I just like to look cute. I like to feel good about myself. And I say, and I'm getting to a point. If you don't feel good about yourself, you can put on the cutest outfit. Your hair can be cute, or you can put on the flyest outfit. You can have a fresh haircut. have yourself all groomed and looking good, and you have zero confidence, that outfit, that haircut, that dress, that hairdo, it ain't gonna mean anything until you walk in it boldly with some swag to let people know, here I am. I am fabulous. I'm fine. I'm handsome. I am whatever. Walk like you know who you are and whose you are. God said we are fearfully and wonderfully made. He ain't make no mistake. Love yourself. Love on you, and then allow people to love on you. But people ain't gonna love on you till you love on yourself. And so I had to get here. But here I am. And watch out, world. Because I walk into rooms like God told me that I own the place. Not arrogant, but confident. I'm walking in like, yes, here I am. And I say that to say, very rarely will you catch me walking out the house just off of some average something. Even when I'm running to the store, even if I'm just like, every now and then, I used to do it in the past. Oh, I got these little leggings and a t-shirt. I'm just going to run to the store real quick. And then you run into somebody looking all busted. I'm like, I don't do that. I try not to anyway. So when I leave, I have the motto, Denzel Washington says, be ready so you don't have to get ready. And so my mindset is, I want to be ready so I don't have to get ready. I don't know what executive I'm going to run into chatting in the line, paying my groceries, and they find out that I'm doing my YouTube channel and I'm trying to branch out, and they might have what I need to get what I want. I don't want to be looking busted. I want to be ready. You want to go out looking nice. You don't know where you're that perfect somebody. You don't know who you're going to run into, and you want to look your best. But they need to see you at your worst too, so they can appreciate your best. But I say all that to say, be ready so you don't have to get ready. So walk in your confidence, walk in who you are, embrace the skin you're in, love on yourself. Because if you're not loving on yourself, it's gonna be hard for other people to love on you, because they're not gonna feel it coming from you. They should feel the confidence oozing from you. They should feel the love that you have for yourself radiating from inward out. And that's going to attract them, because they're going to be like, oh, wait a minute, she is beautiful. Oh, wow, he is fine. Oh, my goodness. Because you already there. You're not waiting for them to get you there. So get there on your own and be okay. And full transparency, y'all, I almost didn't start doing my videos because my tooth broke. Now, I knew I needed to address this tooth months and months and months and months ago. But months and months ago, I was dealing initially with the loss of my brother. And I put it off. And then I was taking care of my mother, and she was waning, and then she passed away, and I put it off. And then I just knew, at that point, I knew I needed to go get it taken care of, but I was trying to just survive. And I kept putting it off and putting it off. And then 3 days before, because I had already planned to drop my first video on June 16th. 3 days, Friday the 13th, my tooth broke. I was like, the devil is a liar. And I was like, you know what? I ain't going to do these videos. My teeth got a space here, and I'm, for people to be trolling and saying stuff. Guess what? Y'all can say whatever you want to say. I'm going to get it fixed. I'm going to get my teeth fixed. I'm going to get it straight. But I'm not going to let the devil steal my joy, steal my glory, steal God's glory, because this is for God. This ain't for me. This is for for God to use me in this platform to bless his people. And the devil is a liar. So I was like, you know what? Help me, Lord, to be okay doing these videos and knowing that I'm self-conscious about this. But it's more important for me to get out here and spread the word and to be a light in this world and to tell people about the goodness of God in this platform than for me to be worried about my tooth broken. I'm going to get it fixed. It's going to be all right eventually. But I probably wouldn't have had I not been in this mindset and in this frame of mind and where I am in my journey and my becoming. I probably would have just said, you know what, forget it. I ain't going to do this and let that go. And the devil is a liar. To God be the glory in all that I do and say, because I am who I am, because the great I am loves me. and pours out on me everything that I need to be, everything that he said that I'm going to be. So don't shirk back. Don't shrink. Don't hide. Don't go under your rock. Don't withdraw. Step out there and be who you are. Walk in your boldness. Walk in your confidence. Walk in the fact that you are beautiful. You are fine. You are smart. You are creative. You are intelligent. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Flaws and all. Any blemish, any whatever, it's yours. Embrace it. God said it's yours, and he ain't make no mistakes. So take care of your temple. Love it. Nurture it. Care for it. Honor God in it. But love on yourself. Speak life over yourself. Get in that mirror and remind yourself how fly and how fierce and how fine and how fabulous you are. And then walk in it. Walk in it. Love who you are. And watch everybody else love on you too. Embrace all of who you are and the things that you think are, I ain't crazy about. Somebody gonna love it. Somebody gonna look at my leg. My mother used to laugh at me and she was lighter than me. And she was like, I would put my thing, she would, look at them white legs, you need to get you some sun. I'm like, I know you're not talking. And so, but somebody gonna look at my sun deficient legs and they gonna love it. Somebody gonna say, you know what, Kim, I don't care about your flabby arms. It's okay. But until somebody says that, Kim is gonna be all right with the flaccid arms and the legs that ain't perfect and, you know, everything else that I can find that ain't perfect about me. But that's okay, because God says I am good. I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and that's who I am. And I'm walking in that. And I'm walking in the room like God sent me. So do you. Love the skin you're in. Embrace who you are. Every facet of you. Embrace it. And just love on yourself and watch everybody else love on you too. And I was thinking, you know, as I close out here, we think about, you know, Beyonce came to mind. And I take Beyonce's body in a minute. Most women would. But I understand she has some issues. You know, I understand from some things that I read or heard some art interviews or whatever. She has some image challenges that she deals with. Even us looking on the outside, looking at her like, oh my gosh, wow. She's like, you know what? I could have this a little bit better. I could have this. And that's just human nature. That's who we are. But at the end of the day, love the skin you're in. Embrace who you are. Broken tooth and all. Flabby arms and all. Legs that aren't so perfect and all. But I am perfect in God's sight. And I love me. Oh my gosh, I love me. And I have not always been able to say that, y'all. So, I almost want to cry. Wow. I wasn't always like that. So here I am. Thank you, Jesus. It's a process. But when you get here, it is so sweet. Glory to God. It is it's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, God. So walk in your wonder. Walk in your fierceness. Walk in knowing that you are special. You are beautiful. You are everything that God said you are. And that's all right. That is quite all right. Be great. Embrace your skin that you're in and love on yourself and walk boldly. Get your swag back. Because when you come in with your swag and you looking cute or you looking fly, people going to see it and you're going to stand out and they're going to be like, okay. But you can do that first. Before you leave out, you're looking in the mirror like, okay, Kim, girl, yes. Yes. You know, guys don't do that. Like, okay, yeah, I'm good. You know, yeah, I need you to put some put some little testosterone on it, but you get it. Nevertheless, y'all, I'm silly. But that's my evening inspiration, y'all. I just wanted to remind you to love who you are, embrace every facet of who you are, take care of your temple, honor God in your temple by taking care of it, and sacrificing and dying to the flesh. All that stuff. Take care of you and watch God take care of you. He will. He does. And even when you ain't taking care of yourself, he's still going to take care of you. But love the skin you're in. Speak life over yourself. Talk lovingly to yourself. And keep speaking love and life over yourself until you believe it. Because eventually you're going to believe it. And once you believe it, you're going to sit up straight, a little bit taller. You're going to walk with a little bit of a little bop to you. A little swag to you. And you can be unstoppable. Unstoppable. Fearfully and wonderfully made. Yes, Lord. That's my evening inspiration, y'all. So that's it. That's all. I pray that the rest of your evening is richly blessed. I pray that when you lay down tonight, that when you go to sleep, that your sleep will be peaceful and restful and sweet. And that the hand of God will rest upon you all night long. And that the angels will encamp all around you, keeping you and your family and everybody in your house safe from any hurt, harm, or danger. And that when you awaken tomorrow, you awaken refreshed, revived, renewed, sitting up a little straight, a little taller, walking in your boldness and speaking life and love over yourself and going boldly and fiercely into the world and loving on people and doing your part to make this world a little bit better. That's it. That's all, y'all. So enjoy the rest of your evening. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May he make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May he lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Peace that surpasses all understanding. Peace that guards your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit in Christ Jesus. A covering that just wraps you and keeps you safe and leads you and guides you into your greatness. Go and be great. Go and be great. But enjoy the rest of your evening. And don't forget me in the morning. Circle back around for AM with Kim. So until then, I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace and blessings from my heart to yours. Good night. See you in the AM.